Hey, hey,
Probably
John.
do 15.
OCCW fans, now live from the OCCW studios in beautiful downtown Stanton, California, Orange County Championship Wrestling proudly presents the Royal Ramble. At the table is Jack Bruce Davidson, JBD, and now here's your host, the colorful capo of our crew, the charismatic creator of this cacophony of cruelty, Jonathan Malice.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Lex, and welcome to the Royal Ramble, Orange County Championship Wrestling's flagship show. On its flagship station, the Free Admission Channel, I am your host, Jonathan Malice. That voice you heard in the foreground is the lexicon of lexiconography. He is Lex Icon, and the man sitting immediately to my left is one of the contenders for this weekend's Legionnaire Championship Battle Royal. His name is Jack Bruce Davidson, and he's all we be needing in.
Of course, I am all you need. And you know what you're going to need? You're going to need some parachutes, because I'm going to be throwing people out left, right, and center. Watch out, Vito Fratelli. Watch out, Ronnie Angel. Because I'm throwing all of you out, and that Legion title is going to look great around the waist of the painkiller, Jack Bruce Davidson.
Well, here's the deal, right? There's more than a few surprises in store for you. So while you may have your sights set,
yeah, absolutely. I'll take a side of fries. Oh, surprises.
I said sights, not a side of fries, not a sight.
Yeah, you're right.
Set your sights on too many people, and people will come from out of the woodwork just to shake your tree a little bit.
Oh, hey, come one, come all. Bring them all. I got a big old John to watch my back.
Yes, that's right. The former referee turned, I don't know what you'd call it, a cohort of both Azrael and JBD.
Oh, come on.
Big John, our referee, is now a competitor for said Legion title. Jesus, you know, it's the end of the day for me. All my classes are finished. I wound up fighting some of the toughest guys in town, and now I'm just kind of beat down, trying to get the show on the road. If we can run that graphic real quick, Robert. This Saturday, June 5th, at the American Legion Post 555. That's right, where OCCW, where it all began. Orange County Championship Wrestling makes its triumphant return in Legionnaire, the battle for the Legion Championship. A 20-man, over-the-top rope progressive battle royal. You will see the likes of Rickster, of Vito Fratelli, the spaghetti-bending madman, Deuce Domino, JBD, Freddie Flores, Helmuth, Guy Cool, Biagio Crescenzo, and a host of others coming from different federations all over Southern California. You'll see guys from XWW, VWF. You'll see guys from that other place where you're going to in the middle of the desert there that you guys are bailing out on me for. So there's going to be a ton of action. Also, not to be set aside, the Orange County Tag Team Champions, Divine Intervention, will also be defending their titles against, this young man here, JBD, and Deuce Domino in other action.
His name is Domino Grimes.
What did I call him? Deuce Domino? Who's Deuce Domino?
He's one of the FBI, I could have sworn, right?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. It is Domino Grimes. Domino Grimes. I just think of Deuce.
Come on.
All right. Anyway, Domino Grimes. My apologies. Don't even know my own guys on the roster.
Oh my God! I am gonna have so much gold. I'm gonna be so bright. All the lights are gonna.
You're gonna have almost as much gold as your grandma's teeth.
What?
Also,
yeah, absolutely.
You will see the OCCW heavyweight champion. That's right, Azrael, conspicuous in his absence, will be taking on the number one contender by virtue of winning the Bushido Cup Championship, Rickster. That's right, Rickster, the number one contender by virtue of his victory at Bushido Cup, takes on Azrael for the championship. And in a return match, you will see the former champion on the comeback trail, Gusten Thunder Uberstuen, as he takes on your good friend,
Biagio Crescenzo.
It's hard to say. I like the way he says it.
Mr. Charming Biagio Crescenzo.
The charming one, Biagio
charming
Crescenzo. You know, it's funny you should say that because Biagio is making his return to 555. Biagio was one of the wrestlers that was at the very first Orange County Championship Wrestling card. He was 17 years old and he was on ring crew and he actually wrestled in the first Battle Royal there at 555. And at the end of the night, I paid him and he said, "What is this?" I go, "This is your pay." And he goes, "You're gonna pay me?" I'm like, "Biagio, let me tell you something, young man. You're a nice kid. Do not work for free."
Yeah.
Yes, and so, 10 years later, I come up to him, I go, "Hey, can you work the show?" He's like, "It's going to cost you this much." I'm like, "You son of a bitch."
While we're on, as a matter of fact, while we're on first appearances at 555, as I've beat home, JBD was born at the 555 in that Rumble. I came in there shucking, jiving, bobbing and weaving, and then
that.
Divine Intervention came in and messed it all up.
They certainly did.
Let me tell you something, Freddie Flores, Freddie Helmuth, Freddie Metalhead, Freddie. Take a shot every time I say Freddie. I'm coming for you, and I'm coming for those tag team titles. You've messed with me and Azrael for far too long, and come this Saturday, I'm going to be all you need, baby.
All right. You heard it. Strong words from an inspired man. JBD, just one of 20 competitors. There's going to be a lot of people. The aforementioned Mr. Work in Progress is scheduled to, there's going to be a few old veterans from, not veterans from the 555, but veterans from the wrestling wars here in South County, South Orange County, North Orange County, East, West, Central County, Los Angeles, the Imperial Valley, San Diego. They're going to be coming from all over Southern California, vying for the Legion title. Now, what is the Legion title, you may ask? The Legion title
What is the Legion title?
The Legion title is a special title unique to Orange County Championship Wrestling in that it will only be defended or, change hands at the American Legion post. So let's say we're at an Elks Lodge and they'll say, "Hey, can you bring whoever the winner of the Legion title is, can you have him show up?" And we'll be like, "No, because he only works the Legion title." We could be at Madison Square Garden or the Staples Center, and they'll be like, "Hey, we want the Legion title." We'll be like, "Sorry, not today, not today. No, the Legion title is exclusive to the American Legion, which has been so good to us in the last 10 years." They have said yes, where so many people would say, "Well, what if somebody gets hurt?" Or, "Well, do we have that kind of insurance?" Or rather than giving us the runaround, Jim Eubanks and Fred, I forgot Fred. Anyway, Fred, I think it's Fred Garcia at the Legion Post, have been just wonderful to us. They have a can-do attitude, and they are a throwback to the men who used to get things done in this country. Not many of them around anymore. So my hat's off to you, not literally, but figuratively. The American Legion Post 555 this weekend. Let's take another look at that graphic. Tickets are $25 general admission, $35 for ringside. Make sure you get there early. I promise you. Once again, this event will sell out. You're going to see the spaghetti bending madman.
Il Capo d'Oro.
Yes, the Capo d'Oro.
Il Capo d'Oro. You taking Italian?
No. But in Spanish, that means the captain of gold. The chief of gold.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Yes, because he has, many gold belts. Well, he's going to be vying for yet another one. And Amazing Junior will be making his way.
Am I interrupting?
And looking into the.
Where?
I'm sorry.
There he is.
Once again,
Tell me
there
about
he
the rest of
is.
the card. Tell me about the middle and central figure of this piece.
Why don't you sit down and you can tell us about it yourself?
Starting early tonight, aren't you?
Well, starting on time actually, which has been OCCW's mantra. We get started on time, so don't show up late. And don't show up late to call time wrestlers, because that's going to hurt you financially. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already guessed it, the man to my immediate left with the large
Look at how shiny it is.
8.5 pounds
brighter
of
than
gold
your future.
It
is
Get
Orange
the
County
ring.
Championship Wrestling's heavyweight wrestling champion. That's right, lady and gentlemen. Azrael is with us. How you doing, Az?
Good, good, great. The champ is great. The champ is better than great. The champ is fantastic. The champ. I am the champ of all of Orange County. I want you people to know, if you're in Critter Country, if you're riding Splash Mountain, if you're in line for the Haunted Mansion, I am your wrestling champion.
And if you're at Camp Snoopy buying kebabs,
I am your wrestling champion. Where do you go that's cool?
Where do I go? That's cool.
downtown
What a lot of
Fullerton.
pizza. You're in line at what a lot of pizza. I don't care about your pineapple pizza. This man's your champion.
I am your wrestling champion. If you go through the orange circle, I am your wrestling champion.
If you are walking around downtown Main Street in Huntington Beach with no mask, no vaccine, and waving a big blue
That's me.
flag, red flag, sorry, big red flag.
I'm your guy. I'm your champion.
His champion.
So
Anybody
pretty much
over there?
everywhere you go within the richest county in this entire United States, I am your heavyweight wrestling champion. If you go to Chapman University,
Chapman,
you think, first of all, you think you're better than me, college boy?
No,
Because I could
no.
put a boots to you, but
yeah.
also, I'm your pro wrestling champion.
He's right, ladies and gentlemen, the champion of all Orange County. Now, many people say, well, we're the real Orange County. Hey, yeah, keep going.
Who
keep going.
says that?
Nobody. So, as we go along, let's talk a little bit about your opponent, the Rickster. He won the Bushido Cup. Not only did he win the cup, but he won the right to challenge you for that champion. Now, the Rickster's a young man. You guys have been through it before, and what do you tell us a little bit about how your approach to Rickster is going to help?
Well, you see, I play the game of human chess, and Rickster plays the game of human Connect 4. So I feel like I have the advantage over this young man. See, I've lived through more lifetimes than this boy has years under his belt, and I'm gonna send you right back where you belong, and that's back into the gutter, Rickster. You know what? He's got a shooting star of a career. He's come really far, really fast. He's got a meteoric hot streak. But you know what? It'd be a shame. Be a shame if something bad were to happen on June 5th to that career, and that we're all just to, kind of fizzle out and go away. I'm sure the Walmart's hiring new greeters there, Rickster. You might be looking for a new line of career after June 5th.
Certainly, no harm should come to Rickster, as this is a
quite
competitive sport.
It's a man's game, John. Lots of accidents can happen. Many a twist and slip between a cup and a lip there, champ.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That said,
It's great to be the Bushido Cup champion. I myself enjoy a fine drinking horn, a good chalice that I can, fill up with a little bit of the bubbly or whatever. But can that hold up your pants? Can that shine and glow like this? No, it can't.
if you are even thinking about playing laser tag at downtown Fullerton,
I am your heavyweight wrestling champion.
so here we are in Midway City. Now, even if you let me just say this. A lot of people say, "Oh, you're running a show in Midway City? Where's that? Is that far?" I'm like, "No, it's halfway between Garden Grove and Westminster."
It's
Right?
in the midway of those two cities.
Now they say, "Oh, well, where are you based out of?" They say Stanton, and they're like, "Where's Stanton? Is
It's
that
a fine
far?"
city.
No, it's halfway between Westminster and Anaheim. So here's the thing, all right? All these unknown cities, right? All these unknowns: Midway City, Los Alamitos, Stanton.
Anaheim, Huntington Beach, Garden Grove, Buena Park, Yorba Belinda.
Santa Ana, Mission Viejo, Lake Forest.
I don't know, Irvine. Where do you
Los
go?
Alamitos,
Laguna Woods,
Labra.
Rancho Santa Margarita.
And they're coming from all over to June 5th at the Triple Nickel to see yours
This
truly take
man
on the Rickster.
is your champion. He's taking on the Rickster. Once again, let's take that graphic one more time for those of you who are watching and not getting tired of me pushing. Let's see. Bill Chu is watching. Bill Chu, have you bought your ticket? Lance Winters is watching. I know he hasn't bought anything, much less his ticket.
Is there a senior discount for Bill Chu?
No.
Ha! Take that, Bill Chu.
Joshua Holman is watching. He hasn't bought his ticket yet, but I know he's coming because he told me he was. Let's see. Dodge City Apparel. Steve Dodge is watching, and he has bought his ticket. Let's give a shout out to Steve Dodge about your shirts there.
Steve Dodge, as a matter of fact, is the mastermind behind the JBD shirts, and he works for me, and then I have my grunt worker, David Holoka selling shirts. You might have seen him. He's getting stretched out by John into jiu-jitsu classes.
That's right.
Yeah, he works for $5 every 2 weeks.
David Holoka is a nice kid, and of all the people,
Nice.
when I was
Screw
about
yeah.
ready to throw down with that guy in the parking lot here, he's the only one that had my back. And so I want to give a shout out to David Holoka. All the other wrestlers just kind of stood by with their camera phones, and just kind of prayed that nothing bad happened.
I had a 3 o'clock nap, and his presence was disturbing it.
And
So you're beating up homeless people. Ha ha! I approve. That boy.
well, you know what? To be fair, this wasn't just a homeless person. This was a drugged out guy who was pleasuring himself across the street.
There's no way to talk about Bill Chew.
No. Come on, let's be fair. Pleasuring himself in- Come on. All right, once again, that's Orange County Championship Wrestling presents Legionnaire, the 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal for the the American Legion Championship. That's right. And also, this man will be taking on Rickster. Gusten Ubersud on the comeback trail will be taking on none other than...
It's up to you.
No.
I ain't in charge around here.
Biagio Crescenzo, the man who was at the first OCCW show at 555, or at anywhere else for that matter.
Ah, good, I've dispatched him. You know what, Biagio? He's your problem now, son. You deal with all that.
Tag team champions, Divine Intervention, will be defending their belts against the team of Domino Grimes and
JBD.
how do you spell that?
Good question.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyways.
For the tag team championships.
Oh, yes. JBD is going to be draped in more gold than Goldmember.
Yeah, take that, huh?
Yes,
That
that's
was
right.
JBD is gonna be all we need to bring home the tag team championships. He's got his friend. You know what?
Domino Grimes.
He don't just beat up the homeless people. Once in a while, he befriends them and has them come to the dojo and teaches them how to wrestle and stuff. And now he's got himself a whole new crazy tag team partner
Oh,
ready
yes.
to wrestle.
Oh, yes.
Certainly, Domino Grimes is not homeless. He lives with his mom. I'm sure, like
don't
most,
know that. Prove it.
like most pro wrestlers. All right.
It's nice to have brownies when you wake up. Don't belittle it.
All right, sorry.
Yeah, that laundry pile's got to take care of itself.
And if you live anywhere in Orange County with your mother, I
He is
am
your
the heavyweight wrestling
champion.
champion, and I'm coming home around midnight.
Oh, yes. Tell her to have the bagel bites ready.
JBD, would you be so kind as to go get our first guest out of the water closet, if you will?
Wait, who is it?
I'm going to tell you, it's Baptiste. He's going to be one of the participants in the Battle Royale for the league. Can you grab him here? Because I know it's loud out there.
God,
I'm sorry.
I don't understand why I work here. By the way, this broadcast is brought
No,
to you by Rockstar Energy Drinks.
They are not an official sponsor. They are not
Don't sue
necessarily a
us in
friend
any
of the
way,
show.
shape, or
They
form.
absolutely are not in any way connected to the show. But if you guys want to sell a lot of this, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Jean Baptiste, the holy man. Are you sure you're not going to catch fire there?
I've
Getting
taken
too close to a holy man?
precautions. They let him sit wherever they want now.
Okay.
The
have a
holy
seat.
people, you
Have
know
a
what I
seat.
mean?
The holy people can sit wherever they want,
I'm
yes.
too old for him to be interested anyway.
Okay, all right.
You
The
were
views
What?
and opinions of Azrael,
It's a ghost
either
of Kimbo Slice.
explicit or implicit, are those of Azrael alone. They do not represent the views and opinions of
Hey.
Orange County Championship Wrestling, the Free Admission Channel,
Listen.
or anyone else in their right mind.
You're an MMA guy or whatever.
Yes.
Look at Kimbo Slice.
Kimbo Slice is no longer with us. However, I do see a striking resemblance, especially in those eyes, the ferocity in those eyes. You know, he may be a holy man, but those are the people you don't mess with. Men like Evander Holyfield, fearless, stood toe-to-toe with the baddest man on the planet
he
and
bit
bitch
him
slapped
like a
him twice.
genius.
Bitch slapped him twice.
Mike Tyson did what needed to be done. Once in a while, you
Yeah,
gotta
he
fight a
quit.
fella.
He needed to quit, and that's
Bit his
exactly
ear
what he did. He
off.
quit.
It was
Like,
illegal.
That's wrestling.
yeah, okay. Jean Baptiste, you are making the trip to the Battle Royal. Now, you are a man on a mission. We've seen you just a couple of times here at OCCW, and you have done more than impressed. You have laid it down. You've let everyone know that you are not to be trifled with. Tell us a little bit about your background. Tell a little bit about what you have planned for this Battle Royal. And you know your number. You don't have to disclose which number you are, right? But how does that figure into your strategy?
Either way. Either way, whatever number I've drawn, the rest will just be examples of those who get in the way. I'm on a mission, and we're going to put gold where it belongs. We're going to restore the morals and the integrity and be a proper example to the people.
Yeah, you know, the Legion Championship's sitting there vacant. That's what he's talking about, right? You know what I mean? Just somebody not defending it or nothing. You know what I mean? That's a bad example to the children. I'm a great example to the children. Follow your dreams, children. And if once in a while you got to hit somebody in the head with something heavy to get what you want, you go ahead and do it, young man.
Well, you know, I can't really argue with
Look
that
at
kind
how
of
good
philosophy.
JBD's doing. You know what I mean? He's in the tag team championships following my advice. Domino following his advice. It also comes from me. You know what I mean? So we're doing good, man. You're welcome.
Yes, you know, follow his advice, but also buy a bottle of shampoo for that hair. Now, you've been all across the landscape of the independent wrestling scene. Jean-Baptiste, you're getting in the ring with 20 hungry, angry, nasty men. Now, I don't know if you're in first. I don't know if you're in last. I don't know if you're in somewhere in between. What is it about the battle royal style, the Rumble style battle royal, that makes you certain that you're going to win?
A lot of the guys think that they're going to get over by their speed, by their technique. Some think they're going to get over by their strength. I move in a power and a force that is beyond anything that any of them can ever fathom or understand. And I'm promised to be the victor. It's already written. It's already established. So that's what it's going to be.
So basically there's 19 other fools and you pity them. You pity these fools?
Jean-Baptiste.
I do. I pity these fools tremendously.
Jean-Baptiste.
I pity you.
Oh,
You know
he
what?
pities
Holy
you.
guy, I don't need any of your pity. I'm the champion. I have risen to the top of the earthly realm. You can't get me, Sky Demon. I'm invincible. I have the OCCW championship. Hey, 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 hey.
If I
That
could-
pride-
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, bud?
That pride may be the very reason why you lose it.
Oh, I love all the seven deadly sins. I ate me a bag of pork rinds and watch some dirty movies, and I
Gluttony,
do all kinds of
lust,
crazy things.
Sloth.
Yeah, you know what? I go to the gym once in a while just to ride the bike at a leisurely pace. You know what I
Avarice.
mean? And watch me a good movie once in a while.
Is
I
there?
got a naked dude room in there.
No,
I have a question for Mr. Baptiste. Is there anybody in particular in the Rumble that you're looking to target or that you might consider a threat?
I have some unfinished business. Vito, when I find him. We have unfinished business. Rickster, when I find him. Big John. I like Big John.
Big John, the referee. Now, I know you were really bothered by his actions in the title match with yours truly and Gusten Uberstude. I mean, I was shocked, and I know you're the type of guy, and it even bothered you even more than me. I was backstage with you, and I saw the look on your face, and while you didn't say much, your face spoke 1,000 words.
You possess this title,
Yes, I do.
and you didn't do it right. I'm here to just bring justice. There's a level of justice that needs to be meted out. I'm going about it very slowly, methodically, and I don't have any personal grudges with anyone, but when someone's name comes up, you just have to handle business.
What if I made a little donation to the church? Tax-free, of course. You know, I could make sure a couple of coins fall their way into that collection plate for you if you go ahead and watch the back of JBD. If you make sure that the right guy becomes the Legion champion, if you know what I mean, I could see fit to buy you guys a new organ or something.
I can only stand for what's right. I'm not for sale.
Now, I know you say your prayers, but do you train and also take your vitamins?
Why don't you put that title up and see how hard I train?
You know what, man? We might just have to do the dance of life and death here pretty soon.
All right, but
You know what I
not
mean,
that-
I can part the Red Sea. Not on June 5th, because June 5th, you trying to skip in line. You trying to skip ahead of the Rickster and everything else, and you trying to,
There's a
backslide
order.
or something like that.
There's an order, and I respect order.
Yeah.
But eventually,
I wish we had more like you that respected order and respected, where they are and where they came from and all that. Well, my hat's off to you. Once again, figuratively, of course. My hat's off to you. Now, you had a question, Lex.
I asked it. I asked if he had anybody in particular.
Tell us about some of your matches in the past, Jean-Baptiste. Did you any grudges that you might be having to settle here at Legionnaire?
Rickster.
Yes.
I hope he kills him dead.
Well, here's the interesting thing.
If you want to act on that between now and Saturday, again, I can see a couple of doubloons finding its way into your collection.
I respect him.
I think, I was just gonna say, I think the man doesn't have anything personal against him. I think those battles that those two waged against each other, I think he may feel that there is a little bit of an unsettled score. Unfortunately, Rickster will not be in the Battle Royal as he is in the championship title match, but
He's not going to be walking by the end of that.
He'll be in the building. And then there's Vito.
Yeah.
Vito and I go way back. And as you guys saw, he cost me.
yes.
So, but I have to respect where I am. I'm in the Rumble. And I will deal with those that are there. And then afterwards, then we can settle some things.
Why don't you just turn the other cheek? Just, be the bigger person and just let it go. You can. You just walk away. Just walk away, them church man.
Maybe that's my weakness.
We all have them, and I don't think that taunting the man while he's on our show is very neighborly. I mean, it's not
Well, it
very
wouldn't be
welcoming.
very law and order of him to lay hands upon me.
He
'Cause
hasn't-
I'm not touching you.
I haven't heard him threatening you in any way, shape, or form. In fact, I want to give you credit, Mr. Baptiste, for keeping such a calm demeanor in the face of overwhelming taunting.
I bet he thinks I'm a sucker jive turkey, don't he?
Oh, God. No.
I think you need help.
I've got lots of help. I've got John Clark. I've got JBD. I've got a legion of fans that all love the champion. I eat for free at the Surf Girls down in Huntington Beach, baby.
The belt is upside down.
Whoopsie daisy. Yes, man. Yeah, everybody, look at that. OCCW.
All right. Before we go, you can see Jean-Baptiste this Saturday. American Legion Post 555, Midway City. Doors open at 6. Bell time's at 6:30, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm reading that right. Tickets are $25 general admission, $35 ringside. See Jean-Baptiste vie, and 19 other men vie for the American Legion title. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the American Legion title. And I think JBD is running downstairs to get it for me because I made the mistake of not bringing it up. So I'm sure he's going to do that. Once again, any parting words before we say goodbye, Jean-Baptiste?
Change is coming.
Change is coming. I like that. I like that. Once again, I want to thank you for coming on, ladies and gentlemen. Your Jean-Baptiste, the Holy One. Have a good one.
Azrael 316 says I'm gonna whip his ass.
Do you think?
I've read lots of books. I know these stories.
All right.
Frodo throws the ring into the fire. It's very, very motivational.
You don't need to talk to our guests like that. Robert, can we get back on the... Robert, Azra, you don't need to talk to our guests like that.
He's just coming on, challenging me for my beloved championship. He's trying to steal the land that I live on, and the land of milk and honey and whatnot.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's trying to do that. Here, I'll take that, please.
It feels pretty comfortable.
All right.
Hey, it looks pretty good right there. We're matching.
Oh,
hey,
man.
champ. Let's touch them together. Let's touch them.
Come on!
Jesus Christ, man.
We're gonna touch them
We're
together.
gonna- okay,
Bro.
this is
touch
the-
it together.
No, you ain't touching your things together. This is the American Legion title, ladies and gentlemen.
I miss you. I
I'm
miss
trying to
you.
turn it to right.
You'll get it. You'll get it back. You'll get it back. Don't worry about it. We'll
There
win
it is, American
We're gonna
Legion
win
title.
it. Fair and square.
That is up for grabs. This, you know what? And it's been a
Mine's
long
better.
time. It's been a long time since I've won a title, so I'm getting a little bit nostalgic.
Went
Just
over on
over
Abraham
the-
Lincoln. You did.
No, I did not go over on Abraham Lincoln. I did
Wrong
go over on your
precedent.
mom. though.
Grover
So,
Cleveland.
Anyway, that's
Does that mean we might be seeing a surprise entrant in the Rumble, Mr. Malice?
never say never, as they say.
For your sake, I hope not.
It's for my sake. Oh, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You gonna step to me?
Let's just say business is business, John.
That's right. Business is business, and I'm the boss. So you think about that.
There are no
man.
friends, only foes.
Oh yes.
Do you know who you're talking to? I have the fewest friends in this business, in the wrestling business, anybody. Vince McMahon doesn't have as many enemies as I do. Or maybe he does, but he's
You
been-
fire just as many people, though.
I don't fire them. I what do they call that?
Future
Furlough
endeavor.
them.
Yeah,
You
someone
future
wish them-
endeavor people.
Future
all the
endeavor
time.
people.
You know.
I mean, that's good of you to wish people well.
Yes, I wish you well.
I spit on your grave. How about that?
Piss on your grave,
It's
most of
funny.
you.
It's funny that you mentioned Rickster because this Saturday at XWW, I was robbed.
Yeah, he
I
was.
Not only was I robbed of that title just now, but I was robbed of the sweet ecstasy of victory.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that. when
But
we
don't
get
worry,
to
June
that.
5th, you're going to drink from the keg of glory.
Oh yes, I'm
You're going to
going.
bedeck yourself in gold.
I am-
Golden idols that I can pray
yes.
to below the mountain. Hello, golden object
oh,
of my
oh, oh, oh,
desire.
said
Let us
golden
all
calf.
worship thee.
The golden calf.
No, it's right. I'm looking at it right.
No.
Oh,
Let your
There's
royal
a saying. You know, I'm gonna
disciples-
You
borrow.
can all look at
There
it.
it is.
I'm gonna borrow a phrase from our guest that just left us. Pride goeth before the fall, young man, young men. You remember that?
Pride.
Well, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. And I have
Don't-
this belt in hand.
Well then,
and not
don't
in any
count
bush.
your chickens before they hatch.
Oh.
Look both ways before you cross the street.
that reminds me. There's a Popeyes across the street. After I win that title, I'm going to get me a chicken sandwich.
I can kill two birds with one stone, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, an early bird catches the worm. So whoever
yes.
gets in number one at the Rumble might be your winner.
A rolling stone gathers no moss, so when the boss is rock, nah.
You know what, old man? You've been around for lots of sayings. You probably invented most of these stupid things.
You call me old man, aren't you like 400 and something years old?
Yeah, but look how good I look, though, man.
You don't
Yeah.
look as
You're-
good
you're
as
drink-
me.
you're drinking
Oh,
those
hold on,
Rockstar
let's do
energy
it, let's do
drinks.
it. Oh, yeah, you're drinking those friggin'
Goes
whiskey
down.
sours and all that madness.
Well, you know.
Yeah, you know. Okay,
Is drunkenness not a what? That's not a thing in the Bible, right?
Let's
That-
do a quick.
Oh, you know what, man? I'm wearing threads of garments of many threads right now, and I plant my squashes right next to my potatoes. I put the crops next to each other. I do all kinds of crazy
Yes,
things.
yes. You even wear the skin of a freaking.
Every Sunday, I touch a football.
Oh yes.
His pig.
All right.
that,
That's friggin' awful. You gotta be ashamed of yourself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go. Right now, we have a match. Tell us a little bit about this match, Lex.
This from XWW this past Saturday.
Ah, goddamn.
Mr. California's promotion running.
I believe this
here.
is the aforementioned match between Mr.
Oh,
JBD
good
and
play it.
Mr. Rickster.
Well, let's take a look at this.
Oh, look at that sexy man.
And look at that. His brand spanking new tights. His nice leather jacket. Boots that are just shined up for the occasion.
They love me.
They do.
so-
Who doesn't, right?
Yeah. Who doesn't?
So with all the orange and black, are you ditching Azrael for Team Taz? Oh, okay. Just checking.
Better not be.
No.
Every day is
No,
Halloween
of
for
course not.
Be a
JBD.
former champion. I'm a current champion.
Hold on. I gotta take this. Hey,
JBD, you
guys,
brought your
stop,
phone
stop,
to the
stop.
podcast?
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, by the way, this ring announcer was very good. I got to give him credit. I forgot his name. Very good ring announcer. Do you remember his name? Either of you?
No.
I just want to say something nice about somebody. Jeez. Anyway, he was good.
Oh, look at this
Hey,
dude.
Rickster, man.
here.
Every time I see him come through the curtain, I am transported back to 1986 or 1987 when this song came out.
He's out
Wild
here looking
side,
like he's out here
wild
looking
side.
like Franco Harris
Franco.
with his yellow and black, dropping footballs.
Franco Harris. He actually, he didn't catch that football on that Raider game. The immaculate deception.
Now you better buy your Rickster merchandise now before it shoots up in value after the 5th, because he ain't gonna be around no more to be creating anymore. Get it signed. Get you a in memoriam Rickster t-shirt.
Yes, an in memoriam.
And get yourself a JBD shirt to celebrate.
Yeah. The new Legion champion, JBD.
It's JB Disley.
And the tag team champion, probably. You'll be bedecked in gold.
Oh yes, I'm going to They love me.
The announcer's very good.
He's okay.
Oh, sorry, Lex. He's almost as good as Lex.
You just like him because he's bald.
Now, you guys have had quite the feud all over Southern California, haven't you? You had XWW, LLI.
We've been fighting from LA County to Glamis. Tell you what, it has just been him following me, trying to outshine me.
And I gotta admit, that was the best match on the card, in my opinion. Didn't say it was good. I just said it was the best match on the card.
Because JBD was there.
I'm kidding. It was fantastic.
Oh, yes.
I like the fact that you guys are wearing some bright colors as opposed to like everyone else in wrestling.
Hey, man, black is slimming, and that's a factor for quite a few of you.
Oh, man.
Going hold for hold. Who's filming this? Is this that Domino Grimes kid again?
No, this is Tony Khan Jr.
Oh, okay.
Khan!
By the way, nice kid, that guy too.
Yes, hopefully his dad can get us a job. but I know the picking's going to be slim because of that Braun Strowman and Alex Black.
No.
Yeah, that sounds like a huge critical error.
JBD is all you need to be all elite.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that kind of a contradiction? All elite. If they're all elite, are any of them elite?
It's like the jumbo shrimp.
Yes.
He's holding on to my hair here. I know you can't see it, but he's holding on to me. Grabbing onto my beard.
He's not technically unsound, I'll give it to him. He has wrestling ability and athleticism and youth, and he's not bad looking or nothing either. But you know
find
what?
him attractive as well?
I lived through the 70s.
Okay.
Good ahead situation.
Wild times. He's got the better of you early.
Ah, man.
The kid can bring it, And the crowd is just really eating it up. They're pushing both guys on.
Bunch of frontrunners. Whoever's winning, that's who they're for.
Well, I
Just
think
like
you
a
may
bunch
be
of
right.
Steelers fans themselves.
Yeah, that's true. Steelers fans. They're the only ones that make Cowboys fans look like Packers fans.
Talking about people that love the 70s. You're talking about the Steelers fans.
Yes.
Last time you got
Basketball.
franchise is relevant.
Actually, not really. They've won like
No, they haven't.
4 championships in the last 20 years.
Oh,
or
well, I
something
don't
like
watch a
that.
lot of basketball.
420, John Smoke.
I heard you were starting a new basketball endeavor yourself.
Oh, yeah. I play a lot, though.
Never practice, just play.
Yeah, about 15 minutes a month in front of the rest of the homies.
There you go.
Good, man.
Fine.
He's on your time. You got all night.
He's on JBD time.
Shut up, people.
God damn.
He's got to a count of 10. Or Diaz, as the case may be. There you go. Back in. Oh! Look at this idiot.
Oh, yes.
Make him
Some
blow
mind
all of his
games
energy
going on
early.
there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, see, JBD plays mental 3-dimensional chess, and Rickster plays mental, tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe.
3 in a
And
row.
then, boom, big boots.
I was just about to say that Rickster did not make the mistake of going out the ring after JBD,
Nope,
but
nope,
then he
messed
did.
up. Tried and true. Taste the leather in his mouth.
Yeah, that's going to take a lot of crest to get out of.
Show these people what wrestling looks like.
Right? Kick him right in his stupid head. There you go.
No, I'm gonna.
Oh, okay, that'll work. That'll work too. Wrestling.
And then.
Remember
and then-
to always hit the man when he's down.
And then JBD getting jiggy with it.
There you go. Yay!
Give the people what they want.
It's a shame we don't have a better angle on this, or at least a closer angle, because this is one hell of a match from 2 relative newcomers. I want to give I want to give their instructor, their trainer, all the credit in the world, but I just can't seem to bring myself to do that.
No, I want to hear you say it.
I mean, JBD is well schooled in the art of submission grappling, and I'm pretty sure Rickster played WWE 2K at least 5 or 6 times.
That's more times than some other people. But,
There you go. Suplex. A grand souffle.
Souffle?
Souffle.
That's how the amateur wrestlers pronounce it.
Grand
Yeah.
souffle.
Fantastic kick
That's
out.
how
Good
Gordon
cover.
Soley always pronounced it as well.
Souffle.
Looks like Jay Bautista.
No.
This isn't live, John.
Oh, sorry.
He
Sorry.
can't hear you.
Sorry.
It's too late for that.
Sorry.
Boo! Shut your mouth. And oh, right in the mush.
Well, it looks like you're a little worse for wear there, JBD.
Have you not
Richter
seen
with
the
the high
last 5
crossbody
minutes?
off the top rope.
Oh my god.
This is good. This is good scouting. I'm gonna watch this. See what he does. He's gonna try to do that to me. I better be ready. Well, I'm just gonna pay the referee or something.
Yeah, no, you're not. You
This
most certainly
referee's
are
no
not.
John Clark. Oh, right into my trap.
This referee's not
King
anywhere.
me.
There you go. Slam dunked him, you did.
Oh yes.
That'll take you to the World Series, it will.
I was looking like the Andre Jordan
Yeah.
on Brandon Knight. From John's favorite team, the Clippers.
I would rather burn my eyeballs than watch a Clippers game, unless they're playing the Lakers.
Now here, you're gonna dig the knuckle into his ribs, you are.
Yeah, I'm unlocking the door.
Got the arm bar.
take-
You have your knee on his head? Is that what I'm
Yep,
seeing there? Right on his neck?
exactly. Can't fight if you can't see. Jackass.
Fundamentally sound, you are.
Oh, yes.
Man can't breathe, he can't fight. Man can't see, he can't fight. Strike first, strike hard.
And this stupid idiot referee not getting down. He's no John Clark.
No, in fact, you know what? He's more of a Lewis and Clark in that he's so old it takes him half his life to get across the ring.
Him and Bill Chew went to kindergarten together.
So it was this Bronco Lubitsch the second?
No, this is Dick Worley. Or better yet, it's Dave Hebner Sr.
Oh, thank goodness.
or Earl Hebner. Well, I guess it's the same.
More like it. Oh, and then
Ripcord.
Oh!
God, right in the
Fantastic.
face.
Ripcord.
man,
That's a fantastic move, by the way.
You'll never be beautiful again, Mixter.
He wanted to break some.
Yeah.
this damn referee.
That was a long 2 count.
That was a 200 count. About almost as old as he is.
Yeah, let him hear about it. Tell him about it.
Oh yes. If it weren't for that hefty fine that John put on me last week,
Well, you know what? I have
I
no
would've-
jurisdiction here. That is not my referee. Believe me, that is not
Fine,
my
paid
referee.
for
That guy
fight.
makes Luther look like Mills Lane.
butterfly,
There you go.
butterfly.
Soften him up. He keeps fighting back, but you keep taking him back down again.
God.
Good kick out by Rickster, just not giving in.
I want to know how much money did he pay this referee? Did he
Prob-
pay him in shirts? Did he pay him in cocaine? Being from
Speaking
the
of getting
80s?
paid, did you get paid for this match?
Yes.
Good, good.
Did he pay him in terrible towels? That's what his shirts were.
Yes, I get it. Terrible towels from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Huh? What are you gonna do? 450?
Fifth.
Moonsault? That'll work.
He's gonna do the
Oh.
world's worst knee drop.
He's trying to punch him.
JBD, you are no Jerry Lawler.
Uh,
Jerry Lawler wishes he was me.
Jerry Lawler
Right,
doesn't wish he was you.
young.
He gets to
He wishes he could date you.
yes. No, yeah, you're young enough for him, right?
There it is. Oh God.
Thank God for the mouthpiece.
You got a strong chin? Oh.
Oh.
Is your face equally strong?
That's right, Big John. I already pinned him.
Fair and square. With any upstanding, upright referee.
He's counting quicker for the double down than he is for a pin.
Yeah. Like, how do you
He's
count?
excited about this.
That's true. That's a real good
Let-
point.
let- And I'm letting the people know that I'm okay. Rickster takes a cheap shot on me.
That looks pretty clean. That's about as straightforward as that one was. I don't know, JBD.
Keep dancing, JBD. Keep dancing.
JBD
Rickster
better
is-
get out of that ring, PDQ, or he's gonna
No.
be FOAD.
No.
Rickster is giving JBD all he needs.
Yeah.
God. Ah.
Ah, it's okay.
And then
And the shoulders are clearly up, man. The shoulders are all the way up.
Wait a minute.
That is the most screw job official I have seen ever.
It's a Stanton screw job.
That is the most unfair refereeing we've ever seen in this building.
Oh.
That is the
That
biggest
is-
referee travesty that's taken place in
That's
Stanton.
the most crooked 3 count we've ever seen.
know.
You know what?
Honestly.
Look how quick that son of a bitch gets out of the ring and
Oh
goes
my
to the back.
God.
I gotta say, I don't normally agree with JBD and Azrael, but man,
Yeah, neither.
I totally agree with them on that.
Yeah, that was a pretty. Oh, what a.
Oh my God.
Clearly, somebody wanted another beer.
Man.
And I bet if you asked Rickster about it, he'd say, it is what it is.
And
And then you're yelling at me. I didn't have anything to do with that.
I have to yell at somebody. Ah!
Well, you obtained the moral victory. You have the moral high ground here.
Okay, and there's the back of someone's chair. All right, thank you very much. Look at there's MSNBC. Oh, look who's joining us for the last segment.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Here, you take a seat.
He's a big guy, so you can't see him, and we can still see you.
There you go.
All right, well, look at this. We have.
JBD, you got robbed. That guy was
was
clearly
robbed.
in Rickster's pocket. I
was
want to know how much
robbed.
you paid
Oh
him,
my
because wow.
God.
The referee
Wow.
extraordinaire.
I've never seen such a referee
Hey, how you doing, champ?
travesty.
How you doing? If we had a real referee in that match, we would have got a win for
That
JBD.
was ridiculous.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you not in the know, the man just entering in is a referee for Orange County Championship Wrestling pending his hearing. He is also a contestant in this Saturday's Legionnaire Battle Royal for the Legionnaire title. His name is Big John Clark. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome him to our show. How you doing, Big John?
Doing great, John. Doing great. This is fun. This is good. This is, every referee's dream to finally get their comeuppance on all these little punks who want to get in people's faces, dog on the referee, defy authority. I dare you. This Rumble coming up June 5th, get in my face, defy me. Jay Baptiste, you want to call me out, son? DI, whoever it is,
Come on, Dion.
really,
Come on.
let's go. I am 6'3", 300 pounds, and I will walk all over you.
Oh my God.
Sometimes you bump the referee. Sometimes the referee's going to
Bring
bump
it.
you, fellas.
Now, clearly you're in good with the champ and with this up-and-coming youngster behind us. Don't you think that's a conflict of interest, is trying to be fair and impartial in all the matches you oversee?
Not at all. Not at all, John. No. I'm still, straight and narrow, right down the middle when I get the stripes on. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. You know, what happens is the right thing that happens, just like I said before. And that's the way it's always going to be.
All right. All
I
right.
respect authority.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can listen to the big white man, the big tall man over here.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? Whatever you want to say. Yes, officer.
I have a question for Big John.
He has a question for you, Big John.
Shoot.
You're just saying about the Rumble on, or the Battle Royal coming on Saturday. How bring it on, get in your face, anyone. You're a big guy. You're a very formidable opponent. I can imagine you could toss out people. You're very strong. What if it came down to you and JBD?
Oh.
Oh, okay, come on.
Indeed.
You're just trying to start stuff.
What
him
if?
answer,
What
let him
if?
answer, let him answer.
That's a decent question. I don't know, JBD, what do you think? Rock, paper, scissors, best two out of three?
Yeah.
You know?
Hey.
Yo. Oh no! Oh no!
Let me tell you something. No.
Why you
Let
gotta
me-
stir the pot?
Let me
Lex?
tell
Why
you
gotta
something
stir the
right
pot?
now.
Come on.
If I see something like that, neither one of you will work in Orange County again. You'll wind up doing the one show every 6 months thing bullshit. Don't you ever think that finger poke of doom is gonna fly here. I am not Eric Bischoff, and you are not those clowns.
And I wouldn't say I'm stirring the pot. It's actually a hypothetical situation that could possibly. I'd ask the same thing if Helmuth and Flores were here. What if they went against each other?
But they're
Of course
too
they're
scared
not.
of me to come back here.
Saying,
Last time they came here,
Anything's possible in a battle royal.
We saw what happened last time Helmuth was on this show. Flores is clearly too scared to show up. So honestly,
No, they were
Bring it,
supposed to be
bring
here,
it.
and
come
now
on,
they're not.
boys,
so-
really.
Bring those titles.
Here they go. If you guys divine intervention, if you're paying attention.
Shine them up.
you-
Oh,
You were supposed to be here. You're not here. All right. I sure hope you show up.
And,
this
and
weekend.
again, the tag title match, I will call it right down the middle as I see it, as I've always done.
Luis Tapia
Huge
is
fan of
watching.
GI otherwise. Huge
Jolene
fan.
Bailey is watching. How you doing, Jolene? Luther Dansby is watching. Good. Luther, come. Well, hopefully we'll see you at the show. All right.
Don't go in the Rumble.
What's that?
Don't go in the Rumble. Luther.
All right, our final thoughts. We're up against the clock. We're about to call it an evening. Those of you who've been watching, we want to thank you. We hope you've gotten your tickets. Brian Chansey is watching, and he's always watching. Paul Stitz is watching. Love you guys very much. Can't wait to see you this weekend. Final thoughts before the Rumble. Any surprises? What do you think will be the biggest surprise of the Rumble, Lex?
I think just whoever's going to win it, because that's why I love battle royals, especially like this, because you could find anybody who could win. Joe Ichabod off the street could come in there at number 1, and you might see Big John miss a clothesline and accidentally clothesline JBD out of the ring, and Joe Ichabod wins.
Yeah. There's always that.
Saying now I'm stirring the pot.
Yes.
We'll coordinate.
Now, you've already got your numbers. You've already got your numbers for the entrance to the Battle Royal. What do you think is how is that going to help or hurt either one of you?
It's not.
Nope.
It's not.
No,
the numbers that we got for the Rumble actually is the exact numbers we wanted anyway.
Oh, yeah.
It's ideal.
Right. Joshua Holdman is watching. Thank you for tuning in.
Both my boys got the cardio to run the table anyway. They can come in first, last, anywhere in between, and it's going to be all my guys in there at the end of the Rumble deciding who's going to win. You know what I think about the Rickster? I think, Rickster, maybe you could have won this championship if you're ready to do that work, if you're ready to push that heavy weight, but you're not. I don't see you in the bicep cage doing the curls where I require my instant. You know what? Yeah, that big cage thing that they have at
it's
the
not a
gym or
cage,
whatever.
it's a squat rack.
No, there's a bar, and I put the
You're
bar behind me so that people leave me alone, right?
All right.
Because I require my isolation. I require my concentration
Don't we
when
all?
I am doing my
Sure.
bicep curls. And I don't know why this line of people is so mad behind me. They don't look like they do no bicep curls.
Because they
anyway.
want to do the
They got these
squats
skin-
in the squat rack that you're standing in.
They
It's
got-
not a
they got these
bicep
skinny-
cage.
They got these skinny little arms. I need to not be bothered while I am sweating and working and grunting under them 35s. I mean 65s that I can be curling. And you know what, Dexter? You can't even curl no 25s. You can't push no weight. You don't gonna win this championship ever, because I'm the real deal, the Ferris wheel, and the tilt-a-whirl. And on June 5th, I'm gonna show you that I'm the real deal, Rickster.
All right. Once again, that's this Saturday at American Legion Post 555. Orange County Championship Wrestling presents Live Pro Wrestling. Legionnaire title on the line at the annual Battle Royal. Rickster, Divine Intervention, Gusten Uberstud, the Spaghetti Bending Madman Vito Fratello, Domino Grimes, JBD, the Champ Azrael, and a bunch of surprises from Guy Cool to Amazing Jr. to who knows who will be in that cage. Tickets are $25 general admission, $35 ringside. Doors open at 6 p.m. Bell time is at 6:30. I want to thank you for tuning in. I want to urge you to show up. I want to thank.
There it is. Putting in that good work. See what I mean? I got that bar down to keep everybody out of my bicep cage while I'm doing work.
I want to thank our guests for showing up. Baptiste, Big John, on behalf